sorry, it cut me off in the end of BIEBER6 2, Part 2. And I'm not going to call it BIEBER6 Part 3 because I'm not talking about the box anymore. So I'm going to just write this as poem or something, a different name for this one. But like I was saying, I was reading the poem that I was reading and showing you the picture that I drew, the story picture that I made. And I think you'll think it's cute, I guess. And like I was saying, this is me. This is Justin. Okay? And Justin here, like I was saying in the poem, is why are you crying? Starts crying too. So he's crying with her. If you see, there's tears in his eyes a little. You see that little thing right there? Yeah. It says she's crying and she says "cuz" and he says "why." That's the picture. Yes, it's chibi. If you don't know what chibi is, then you are so late. And she says, "Cuz I'm in love with someone, and no matter how much I try, he doesn't see." Who? He says. You're crying still. I can't. Just tell me, please. She insisted. She's crying over here a lot. And he's wondering, who is she talking to about? He's clueless. It's you. He's confused on why is she crying for him. See? You see the little question mark and apostrophe mark. She says, "I knew it was dumb." No, it's not like that at all. It's just I want to make sure something. Do you love me for me or for my fame? Or fame, he says. Because Justin once said in a interview saying that he doesn't know if they love him for him or just his fame. And I love him for him, of course. Okay, she said, "I love you for you, not your fame. I also love this necklace that you gave me on my birthday. I love it because at that day we said nothing about your fame." Yeah, that's kind of corny, but it's good. "So you love me for me," he said. That's the picture. Next picture. "Of course," she said. Then yeah. So no, that's how the picture looks. Aw, and they're holding hands. Can you see it? Yeah. They're holding hands up here. It's kind of so backwards. It's weird. Yeah. And they're holding hands. "I love you too," he says. Ooh, yummy. He has that his eyes are half closed because he's dazing. If you didn't know. And they're kissing. She's surprised. Costume feet. She's like, "Oh my god, he's kissing me." I would be like, "Oh my god, he's kissing me." And then she's closing her eyes. She's like that now, and then she closed her eyes, and that's the end of the short. But it's pretty much saying that I love him for him, and not because of his fame. I love him because he's a great guy, amazing guy. He does all these crazy things, and it just gives me a rush that he's so, like, I don't know how you explain it, but he's like, he doesn't get um he doesn't get his fame into his head. He's crazy. He's like a kid, a regular kid, like him, like me, like you. I mean, I don't know how many. Why does haters hate him? It's because he's white or something, or it's because his voice. His voice would change. Usher's voice didn't be. I mean, came until later. It's like it's ridiculous how many haters hate on him for no reason. And here's a nut. Here's the second to that poem. It says poem for JB number 2. It's the second. It's not enough to love you without you knowing. It's torture that you don't know me at all. Dreams aren't enough. Listening to your voice isn't enough to let life go by and you're clueless. One kiss will mean a lot because I do love you. You make my life complete. I want you to love me too. These tears I cry are not made up, they're real. Just like my heart that loves you and what you do. You say you're looking for a girl who loves you for you, not your fame. Well, if you're looking for her, I'm right here. I don't care about your money and fame. Those things are meaningless, but without it, I wouldn't have found you, my prince. Can't you see me plea? Cause our destiny is with each other. I can't be with anyone else. You're everything to me, all I need. I imagine so many times of if you knew me that I'll be your girl, the girl you fall in love with. You say you never loved, but you're still looking. Then look this way, my angel. Kiss me, never let me go. Take me in your arms protected by your wings. That God blessed you with. I want the sound of your voice saying, I love you, and no matter what, I'll protect you with my last breath. That will be the day when everything makes sense, my love. When everything makes sense. So Justin Bieber, can't you see? These tears falling from my eyes. They're for you, and only you. You're my only hope. I have nothing if I don't have you. Take me away from this cruel life without you by my side. And then I drew a picture. It's me crying with a rose in my hand. And it says up here, these tears are for you, my love. And then it's just saying me crying for you, JB, my love. I like drawing. My ex-boyfriend wrote my drawings that were on the wall, and I wasn't really happy because of that, because they had another great poem that I had on it, and I had to throw it out because of his rips. And he didn't care about my likes, and it was too crazy. And yeah. So I have other poems, and all of them are about Justin Bieber. This whole book is about Justin Bieber in poems. And I have a lot more poems to read for you. And I don't know if anybody would listen to my stupid poems and stuff, but I know that poems to me are a huge big deal. And if Justin ever heard them, I'm sure he'll appreciate as all the love I'm giving him. I think he'll think it's pretty cool that there's this one fan that is so dedicated, so in love, that she would do anything for me if I wanted. her if I wanted anything for me, if she wanted to, if I let her, there we go. I know he won't let me do everything he says, and that's probably because he's a good person and that he doesn't want the girl to be like his slave. He wants her to be respected, loved, and caring. And there was one part from the book that I was like, oh, that's so sweet. One time, I mean, it said, oh, I forgot what it said, but if I found it in my book, I'm sure I could find it again. I'll read it next time. So I'm gonna just cut this video out and then I'm gonna make another one, but it's gonna be something about completely different and stuff. So I'm I'm gonna just go search for that quote and then I'm gonna go back on. Peace.